Tubers and trolls, welcome back to Telesplash Gaming. I'm Chris. As always, thanks for spending a few minutes of your day with me. It is greatly appreciated. If you like the content I've been putting out so far, please give me a like and a subscribe down below. I appreciate that from you guys. With that being said, I think we know life is occasionally full of disappointments. I know there's been times that I've done something, expected something, and gone, not quite going according to plan. And there's no reset button. Not every musician can put out a Billboard Hot 100 hit, not every movie studio can blow up the box office, and not every game developer can put out a Game of the Year candidate. We've expected a lot from good game developers over the years, but they've still put out a few duds, and I'm here to find those. I'm here to find the ones they've tried to hide from us, take their name off, and say, I don't know what happened to that game. But I found a few, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so starting off this list today, I'm getting right after Sega. Now Sega has produced some incredible games. They gave us the Sonic series, they've given us Shenmues, but you know what else they've given us? They've also given us a few Cleveland Steamers over the years. That's right, not everything they put out is gold. And this one is too easy to start with, so I had to get out of the way. Sonic 06. Whoo-wee! Now, I didn't spend a lot of time playing this game because it wasn't good. It wasn't fun. It was a glitch fest. As you can see right here, the game was full of glitches, the camera was bouncing all over the place, and frankly, it just wasn't a fun game to play. It was supposed to be the big reboot for Sonic, but all it did was send him into a dumpster and down the road. Metacritic gave this an overall score of 46, so, you know, it's pretty bad. Next up on the chopping block is Midway Games. They brought out the bloodthirst in all of us with Mortal Kombat. They gave us Rampage. They brought out the inner athlete in every gamer with NFL Blitz and NBA Jam. Some fun games, great co-op experiences. You know what else they did? They took that Mortal Kombat idea and ran with it. Turned our favorite blue ninja into a side-scrolling beat-em-up, you know, BA, except he wasn't. Mortal Kombat Mythologies featuring Sub-Zero. Wow. I was excited for it. Shouldn't have been. They should have kept Sub-Zero and all of his buddies locked on a stage, beating each other to death. That was a good idea. Mortal Kombat Mythologies was not. If you had a chance to play it, you know what I mean. It was kind of fun, I guess. As a kid, I liked it a little bit. You know, it was kind of cool seeing Sub-Zero, but it just didn't really do anything. It was just bouncing back and forth, uppercutting fools into oblivion. So, for me, just didn't do it, and didn't do it for most of the reviewers either, because they did not like it. Oh, Nintendo's not safe either. Even though they gave me Zelda and Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, Smash Brothers, they gave me worlds to traverse. They gave me epic musical scores. It doesn't matter. They still put out duds. And this one on the Wii U is like a Mario Party knockoff. Animal Crossing Amiibo. This is a Mario Party game that's not any fun. It requires you to buy more Amiibos to keep playing, and cards. I mean, not only is it one thing, you gotta buy two, you gotta buy cards and Amiibos? Are you kidding me? That's a cash grab, and the game was 60 bucks. Metacritic has it at 46, so again, not good. Mario Party was fun. You know, brought your friends over, kept you guys entertained. Animal Crossing will leave you desolate and friendless. Stay away from it. It's not good. Ooh, next up is one of my personal favorites. I love Naughty Dog. The Uncharted series, it's like the Indiana Jones games we never got. So I loved when they brought Nathan Drake in. What a great series. But they can't hide from their past transgressions. I mean, they created Crash Bandicoot. They also created a Mortal Kombat knockoff called Way of the Warrior for the Panasonic 3DO. Now, Way of the Warrior, it kind of looked cool with the same Mortal Kombat style digitized graphics. The fatalities were pretty sweet and kind of funny. But the characters were boring, the gameplay was bland. It did have a sweet metal soundtrack from White Zombie though, so if you're a metal fan, ridiculous soundtrack. But when the best thing about your game is just the music, and the gameplay is garbage, makes it tough. So Naughty Dog, they tried to forget about this one back in the day, and they put it on a system that most people didn't even have or even know of, the 3DO, so I guess they're fairly safe. But not from me. I found it. Oh Capcom, I'll forever be in your debt for giving me the Blue Bomber, Mega Man, one of my favorite game series of all time. They also made it so I couldn't go out past dark by bringing Resident Evil in when I was a kid. They made a game called Street Fighter, pretty cool fighting game, you guys ever heard of it? That's just the tip of the iceberg from this gaming giant. But not every game they've made's been awesome. Oh no. Sometimes you gotta ride that wave into shore and call it a day. But not Capcom. They've been riding the Resident Evil series for years, and they've come out with some great ones. Biohazard 7, awesome. Umbrella Corps, burp, not good. So it was like a cool tactical shooter. I mean, the graphics looked awesome. It got me hyped. I thought it was going to be really cool. Too bad the trailer was the coolest thing about the game, because it just wasn't good. It has modern gen graphics, slick looking gameplay. I wanted to like it, but it blows. Plain and simple. There's way too many good tactical shooting games that do it better. So it was meh at best. They also had high hopes this would become an esport. Are you kidding me? They thought this game was going to become the newest thing, but it wasn't. It was more like Vince McMahon and the XFL thinking they were going to have a new, football league. But they took a big dirt nap, and so did Umbrella Corps. 38 on Metacritic. From Software has become a leader in creating NES-style hard games with modern systems. I mean, the Souls series, Bloodborne. You know what? But before they were producing rage-inducing gaming sessions, they had some pretty cool mech games with the Armored Core series, Metal Wolf Chaos for the Xbox, and they produced a game for the Xbox 360 called Steel Battalion Heavy Armor. This game was absolute trash. It required the Kinect just to play, and it was so spotty with the controls. This guy's not having fun. I mean, it looks like he might be, but he's not. I guarantee it. This game got beaten to death by reviewers, and From Software has tried to hide underneath the umbrella of their Souls series ever since. They don't want to take credit for this game, neither does anybody else. Don't waste your time playing it. Now, if you got the other one, where it requires the full setup with the controller and the pedals and everything, that's pretty cool. The Kinect version, hasta luego. Oh, our good friends at Rare. Now, they've been around a long time, and they created Solar Jetman for the NES. And it's hard. It's NES hard like a lot. But they also created Battletoads, which was hard, but a great game. Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day. They have a ton of great games. But this game's just mean. Trying to film gameplay for it was a struggle. It was one of those weird games, though, where it's kind of charming for how hard it is. I mean, it wasn't fun, but I wanted to play it so that I could prove to myself that I wasn't terrible at games. But this game just isn't fun. You're basically a jetman trying to collect these parts all over this planet and take them back to your base, and if you get blown up, you lose your spaceship and you're flying around like an astronaut. It's hard. I watched a long play of it, and I don't know how they did it. The physics are hair-pulling, the controls are weird, the way you control your little flying saucer around. But if you want to give it a go, you can. Players actually created a little group to find cheats so they could skip levels, it was so hard. And I know, Rare created, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is probably one of the worst games ever. But that was too easy, I couldn't include that in the list. But I had to throw my jab out there. Oh yeah. Not even Blizzard is safe. I love Blizzard. I mean, this company literally was responsible for a couple ulcers in my eye. Apparently blinking is an important part of retinal function when you're playing a game, and WoW had my eyes glued to my computer screen in the early 2000s. It was bad, so make sure you blink when you're doing your gaming sessions. Anyways, with classics like Diablo, Warcraft, StarCraft, and rock and roll racing, you would think Blizzard has done no wrong. Oh, but I'm here to tell you, I found one. For the Super Nintendo, Justice League Task Force. An absolute piece of garbage of a fighting game. It kind of looked cool, but at the end of the day, the controls were bad. I thought it was hard. I mean, the first level, I got destroyed. First level, I was just getting owned. I had to download some gameplay footage because I couldn't even get past the first person. And it was also, there was a Genesis counterpart, but the Genesis was not made by Blizzard. But anyway, I could barely get a hit in, it was hard, the character animations were okay, it was pretty bland, and did not get good reviews. Blizzard obviously found their niche moving forward, but Justice League Task Force, that's a forgotten memory. Blizzard probably forgot they even made the game. and you should too. Alright guys, what'd you guys think? Thanks for popping in. I truly appreciate it. Remember guys, keep trolling. Thanks for coming into Troll Nation. I'll put out some more content in a week. Take it easy and have a good rest of the week, guys.